it's Brandy, back to share some more projects with you for my birthday. This is for #LoveFallArt. In the fall, we celebrate birthdays. Our entire family, all 4 of us, have fall birthdays. They span about 2.5 weeks from my birthday to my husband's birthday, and my kid's birthday is right in the middle. So this is for my kid's birthday. We're throwing them a birthday party, and we are doing a monster theme. And these are some decorations and goodies I made for as inexpensive as I could come up with. So this is made out of tissue paper that I bought at the dollar store. There are plenty of pom-pom tutorials on YouTube. I remember doing them when I was a kid. You just accordion, fold a bunch of layers, pull them all apart. I snipped the edges. Like on this one, the edges are circles or like curves. And then I just used my Sizzix die again and made the big eyes with the largest circles that come in the Sizzix number 2 circle die. I cut the half of a circle, and then I cut my little triangles. I just cut a 3/4 by 3/4 square and cut it diagonally. So that's the green one, and then I made a yellow one, and instead of rounding my edges, I made like fringe, like we make grass when you're a kid, and the little eyes are a little wonky in this one, but whatever, it's a monster. And so I made that one, and I made a red version, and instead of doing the fringe or the circle, I made little V cuts at the end, and it kind of gave them like a spiky little hairdo. So that's one thing, and I think I made a total of 6 or 7 of them, and I still have tissue paper left over from the dollar store, and I bought 2 things of them, so I spent $2 on those. And some of the other stuff I made are these little containers. I can kind of come up a little closer. They're little, like maybe 1-2 ounce containers from the dollar store. They're over by like the bins and baskets and stuff, but they're hanging, and they're these little tiny plastic containers, and I filled them with homemade Play-Doh. So the Play-Doh cost me nothing because I had all the ingredients at my house, and then I had the googly eyes, so I spent $3 on 30 of these, so which I think is a pretty good bargain for a goodie bag filler. And you can make the Play-Doh any color you want to go with your theme. And then these are my little baby monsters. I'm going to let the kids adopt a monster. And I made these out of yarn, and I made about 26 or 27 of them. I really honestly don't remember how many I made. I try to have a couple of extra of each thing so that if somebody drops it, loses it, or we want different colors, we can kind of swap them out. So these are made out of yarn. I had yarn in my stash from buying craft supplies, and I had fun foam in my stash from my teaching days, and I just made these cute little monsters. The only thing I did go out and buy are the googly eyes, and I think they're 3/8 inch or 1/2 inch, something like that. Let me see. They are 1/2 inch googly eyes, and I bought them at Michael's with a coupon, so they were less than $1. So there's those 2. And the last thing I made were these little bookmarks for the kids. I know as a parent, it's cool to get goodie bag stuff, but when they're filled with a bunch of little toys, they end up getting broken, thrown away, whatever. I figured this was something that they could use. I know I reach my kids every night, and we have some of the larger books that we read together. They have multiple stories in them, so this will be good to market, and it just sits on the corner of the page. I'm sure you guys have seen these styles. And this is the project I'm going to show you, and they cost me nothing because I used my scraps from my goodie bags to make these. So those are the projects that I have made so far for my birthday party. Let me move all this out of the way, and we'll get started on the little tutorial. So you will need a scoreboard, your cutting, and a score tool. And let's see. Okay, so you'll have your scraps from making your goodie bags. They're 2.5 inches by 8.5 inches. You're going to cut it down to 5 so that when it's folded in half, it'll be 2.5 inch square. Okay, so we're going to bring in our scoreboard, and we're just going to score it right in half at 2.5. So 2.5, score it down the middle. Alright, pull that over here. And then you're just going to take this edge and fold it so that it meets your score line. You're going to make a triangle. So, score it. And then you can press it really well with your bone folder. And you're going to just stick a little bit of glue in there. I'm just going to use the Zig glue pen because it's what I have handy. Just scribble on a bunch of glue. and close it. Nothing too crazy or fancy. Alright, and then you're going to fold that other score line, and I just take a good line, like a nice thin line of glue right along the edge. It can be Zig glue pen, it can be quick dry, it can be whatever your favorite adhesive is. I line it up, press it down, hold it for a second so all the glue gets tacky and all that. And then my eyes, I made like all of my other eyes. This is with the whites are with the Sizzix die, and then the little blacks, these are only a 1/2 inch, and I just used a punch, a 1/2 inch circle punch, which you can find just about everywhere. And I knew that glue wasn't going to stick because I totally didn't hold it long enough. And then you just line up your eyes. These eyes are a little wonky, but that's okay. And then for me, for the teeth, my glue's fighting me today. It's really humid in my garage today, so there we go. Hopefully that'll hold. And then I just take my teeth and I just run a teeny tiny bit of adhesive along there, and I'm just going to slide it up and under. I don't want to glue the two, like where I'm going to put it on the page down. I just want to glue it up in underneath. So glue. And down. Glue. And down. And there we have it. We have a little bookmark monster that can go in our goodie bags. So I hope you guys enjoyed all of the fall videos, and I hope you guys check out my other 2 videos that I have for #LoveFallArt. Thanks for watching, and like, subscribe, and come hang out with me later on. We'll show you more videos. Bye!